Hi, I am Lara, and for this assessment, I interviewed Kate, who is co-director and commercial manager of her family-owned business, Glenbuilt Constructions. I was particularly drawn to interview Kate because of her career progression from the corporate world to running a successful business for over 3 decades, which is the kind of career path I hope to achieve one day. I just would like to also note that Kate was made aware that her story would be shared and analysed, and she gave her consent for it to be presented to the class. Moving on to Kate's career timeline and where she started to where she is now was one that was interesting to learn about and really inspiring. Kate started off as working as a personal assistant for a director of a company with a focus in the human resource department. She shared that working in this industry was one that was all about output, and she knew that this job wasn't going to be long term. After leaving this position, Kate then took the time to go back to university to study and retrain as an accountant, and she was then successful in securing a junior accountant position at a scientific company where she felt valued and well respected for her work and her efforts. Due to outgrowing this role, she then applied and was successful in securing a role as a senior accountant at Meadow Lee. Then once her partner was gaining more work in the construction industry, Kate was then able to leave her job to work full-time in the business with her partner, and then stepping into the role as the commercial manager and co-director alongside her partner of Glenbuilt Constructions. Now, let's explore the pivotal moments that truly define Kate's career path. These moments weren't just steps, they were transformative decisions that shaped her future. First, the decision to return to university to study accounting. This was a brave move that opened up a lot of new opportunities for Kate. It wasn't just about changing careers, it was about investing in herself and her future. The second key moment was leaving her corporate role to join the family business. This was a significant shift, not just professionally, but personally, as it involved collaborating closely with her partner. This decision marked a major turning point, allowing Kate to blend her skills with her values and work towards a shared vision with her partner for Glenbuilt Constructions. These decisions highlight Kate's courage and commitment to her goals, setting the stage for her continued success in her career future and her life. Now, let's look ahead to Kate's hopes for the future and how her values continue to guide her next steps. Kate is working towards retirement, a goal that reflects not only careful planning but also the values she's carried throughout her career. First, Kate's determination and drive shined through her words of, "We weren't going to fail, there was no option." This quote reflects her resilience and refusal to give up, even when faced with challenges during her career growth. And this value of hers she shared in her interview will be vital in supporting her vision for a secure and fulfilling retirement. Her strategic and forward-thinking mindset is equally clear. As she says, you have to plan, you have to strategize. These words were shared in her interview, and it demonstrates how she approaches every stage of her journey with intention and foresight, qualities that will continue to shape her transition into retirement. Finally, Kate's commitment to growth remains central to who she is. She explains, "Success is vitally important to me. To be successful, you have to grow." This quote reveals her belief that growth is an ongoing process, not something that ends with business success, and it's something she carries forward into her personal aspirations too. Kate's story reveals that determination, planning, and foresight have guided her career, and now they will shape her hopes for a well-earned, comfortable retirement. I want to highlight 3 narrative concepts from class that really connect to Kate's story and the discussions I had with her during her interview. The first concept is outsider listening. Using this concept, I was able to notice the strong personal value Kate holds around growth and self-improvement. For example, in the interview she said, "If you just settle on one level, you will only ever be at that level." This showed her belief in continuously developing herself and her skills. The knowledge and understanding of this concept enabled me to pay attention to these underlying values, not just the surface level events in Kate's story. Next is outsider witnessing. I was really inspired when Kate reflected, "We've grown from my husband putting shelves up in a garage to building multi-million-dollar homes." Hearing this allowed me to witness her resilience and long-term dedication. This concept reminded me that outsider witnessing is not just about hearing the story, but noticing what stands out and reflecting on how it personally resonates. Finally, absent but implicit. This concept helped me shape questions that drew out her values. For example, I asked, "So would you say a value of yours is to be valued and respected for your work?" And she responded with, "Absolutely." Through this dialogue, Kate's implicit values were made explicit, and her commitment to self-improvement and recognition became clear. Learning these concepts helped me engage deeply with Kate's story, allowing me to uncover the values and meanings behind her experiences rather than just focusing on surface level details. I'd like to thank Kate for taking the time to speak with me and share her journey so openly. After speaking with her and drawing from her insights, I gained a clearer understanding of how the concepts of outsider listening, outsider witnessing, and the absent but implicit can help reveal the values and meanings within someone's story. This experience strengthened my appreciation for how narrative concepts can create space for deeper reflection and understanding. Thank you for listening.